In order to draw our distribution line, we can first go to our distribution panel set here and click on the icon labeled pipe. In our command side window, we have different variables to fill in, such as our sections labeled project, pipe, joint specifications, fittings, etc. Going to our project, we have our distribution line, which we can choose as either cold, hot, or recirculation. We'll set it as cold for now. Our water direction, we can set as either downstream or upstream. And we need to select our level, which is main. And then we also have the options for our Z elevations. Our fixed Z coordinate can be either none, absolute coordinate, or floor relative. We'll select floor relative, and since we have a 9-foot room, we'll set our pipes near the ceiling at 8.5 feet. For our piping section, we need to select a type, and as you can see, we have a few that we have already had preloaded into our project tab, or we can go to our database MC4 and select from a large variety here. We'll go to our project tab and we'll just select the Viegapex barrier piping. For our diameter, it is preset as 5/16 of an inch. If we like to fix this, we can simply left click inside the box to enable, or we'll disable by unchecking the box. If I move this over, our bills of material installation position, we can choose from our down arrow. We have 3 different options to choose from. At this point, we'll have the default as pipe in external environment. We also have the option to enable the manual data settings and also anchor data. Since this is going to be near the ceiling, we're going to fixate this and have it anchored to the ceiling. Or if it was running at the ground level, we can actually anchor this to the floor, or also have the option not specified. Our joint specifications, we have our joint, which we have either flanged, welded, threaded, female or male, tightening, pressing, or no joint. We'll use the default as threaded female. And for flange, we have already a preloaded option for this option right here, or we can go into our database MC4 tab and select from any of these variables here. For our fittings, we can choose from our elbow, cross, T, T-branch, and also our radius of curvature by simply left-clicking on the down arrows. If this was a fire protection system, we can fill in our pipe class and auto connect here, but since it's not, we can just minimize this section. And then we also have our drawing properties. If this is outside the building, we can simply left click and we can fill in our information there. We also have crossing, if this would be indoor, outdoor, not conditioned, etc. For our installation, we have the options of either putting it in the air, inside the wall, etc. And then also our percentage, if this is in the air or inside the wall or buried. And finally our calculation limits, as we'll for now use the default as none. So now we can go into our drawing area, and at an 8-foot high piping, we can simply left click, and it's simply just drawing a line. And we'll come over here, come up, and now I have the option to either right click, which I'll do, and I have the option to either connect to terminal, and delete branch. So I'll just connect to terminal and select the fixture, and as you can see, the program automatically draws the pipe with a riser and connecting into our work sink. If I go to an isometric view, you can see how the pipe runs along the ceiling and then decreases in elevation and connects into our work sink. If I come back to view top, and I will once again, this time select a T branch here, And I will left click, just again, like drawing a line. I'll right click, connect to terminal, and select the sync. And once again, and also we have the option to auto connect by using this icon here in the distribution, which is labeled Alt Connect. If I select a fixture unit, which is our kitchen sink here, right click or enter, and then select the distribution line that you'd like to connect it to, as you can see, the system automatically draws in the line. Again, if coming to an asymmetric view, it puts in the riser. If I come and I would like to put in a hot water line, I can simply go to our distribution line, select hot, and since I'll put this at 0, as I'll want to start this at the boiler, which is over here, but I'll also want to disable our anchor data, and I'll zoom in, and where it's labeled hot, I'll simply left click, then I'll left click, once again running along the floor. I can right click and choose up. Now I can type in 8.5 feet, and as you can see, it sets a riser. So if I come again, just simply drawing a line, and even though I'm crossing over a line, our code line, the system realizes that it does not actually interfere with crossing or interfering crossing into our other line, as you can see here. If I come back to view top, I can use our auto connect icon, simply left click on our kitchen sink, right click or enter to confirm, select the pipe that we would like, and it automatically draws our pipe into our hot water line. And once again, I will do this for our sink in our bathroom. Right click, connect, and again, if I finally come here, now I have simply drawn a distribution line for both our cold water line, which is highlighted in blue, and our hot water line, which is the color red.